Missiles on the move, Iran's game-changing delivery to Russia. In a seismic shift that has sent shockwaves through diplomatic circles, sources reveal that Iran has pulled the trigger on a long-anticipated missile transfer to Russia. This high-stakes hardware handover, involving short-range ballistic missiles, marks a dramatic escalation in Tehran's support for Moscow's Ukrainian gambit. The timing of this missile migration remains shrouded in mystery, but its impact is crystal clear. As Russia ramps up its aerial assault on Ukrainian urban centers and critical infrastructure, these Iranian imports could tilt the balance in this high-stakes conflict. With winter's icy grip approaching, Ukraine finds itself in a race against time to bolster its aerial armor. Drone drama gives way to missile mayhem. Iran's missile move isn't its first rodeo in the Russia-Ukraine arena. The Islamic Republic has already flooded the conflict zone with hundreds of drones, transforming the battlefield into a buzzing hive of destruction. Now, with the addition of ballistic missiles to this lethal cocktail, Iran has upgraded its role from supporting actor to co-star in this geopolitical thriller. But wait, there's more. In a twist that would make any arms dealer's head spin, Russia is reportedly setting up shop to manufacture Iranian drones on its own turf. This build a drone workshop signals a deepening alliance that goes beyond mere arms transfers. Denial and diplomacy, the high-stakes game of geopolitical poker. As expected, Iran's mission has played its denial card, insisting it's not dealing arms to either side of the conflict. In a statement dripping with diplomatic doublespeak, they claim to abstain from such inhumane actions while simultaneously urging others to fold their hands in the weapons supply game. Meanwhile, the U.S. is calling Iran's bluff. National Security Council spokesperson Sean Savit didn't mince words, branding the potential missile transfer as a dramatic escalation in Iran's support for Russia's Ukrainian adventure. The missile marketplace, a global bazaar of ballistic bargains. Russia's shopping spree doesn't stop at Iran's missile mart. Reports suggest Moscow has been browsing the aisles of North Korea's arsenal as well. And let's not forget China's role as the ultimate military manufacturing mentor, helping Russia supersize its defense industry to Soviet-era proportions. This global arms bazaar has set off alarm bells in Western capitals. The G7 nations have threatened to slap Iran with new and significant measures if it goes through with the missile deal, signaling that the international community isn't about to let this arms trade bonanza go unchecked. From drones to fighters, Iran's aviation aspirations. While missiles may be stealing the spotlight, rumors are swirling about potential fighter jet transfers from Russia to Iran. Reports of imminent Su-35 deliveries have been shot down by Iranian officials, but the buzz around Russian combat helicopters and training aircraft persists. This high-flying hardware swap, if true, would represent a quantum leap in Iran's air combat capabilities, potentially reshaping the balance of power in the Middle East. The domino effect, global implications of Iran's missile moves. Iran's missile maneuver isn't just a bilateral deal, it's a geopolitical earthquake with aftershocks felt around the globe. Here's how this ballistic bombshell could reshape the international landscape. Escalation station. With more potent weapons in play, the Ukraine conflict risks spiraling into an even deadlier phase. Sanctions surge. Western powers are likely to dial up the pressure on Iran, potentially derailing any hopes of reviving the nuclear deal. Proliferation panic. Iran's missile moves could trigger a regional arms race as neighboring countries seek to level the playing field. Alliance anxiety. The deepening Russia-Iran partnership may force a realignment of global alliances, particularly in the Middle East. Tech transfer tremors. The exchange of military technology between Russia and Iran could accelerate both nations' defense capabilities. The road ahead, navigating the missile-strewn landscape. As the dust settles on this explosive revelation, the international community finds itself at a crossroads. Will diplomatic deterrence prevail, or are we witnessing the opening salvo of a new era in global conflict? One thing is certain, the introduction of Iranian missiles into the Ukrainian theater has raised the stakes to stratospheric levels. As world leaders scramble to respond, the global community watches with bated breath, wondering where the next missile might land in this high-stakes game of geopolitical chess. In this new world order, where ballistic bargains and drone deals shape the future of warfare, one question looms large: who will make the next move in this perilous dance of diplomacy and destruction? Subscribe for more.